right now the cruise is set at 74. I have 2 car lengths set instead of 4, so I can go down one more level, but it's already driving 10 miles an hour underneath what I set it at. And yeah, we'll wait till the traffic hits in about a minute around this turn. I'm not braking, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any of this braking. So it's, we might hit stop and go here. So I can change it down a level so we're only 1 car length off. I'm not doing any of this. If we do go to a full stop, it will do that. Okay, we're on stop and go now, so I will not do anything. It's set to the shortest distance, so it creeps pretty nicely with no one cutting in front. So we're now stopped. I flick the accelerator up, or the little button on the wheel up, or I can use the accelerator gas pedal. I'm doing nothing with the pedals at any point.
What have you? How would you do that it doesn't feel contrived?
Well, I mean, I'll give you an example. I'm not going to name the show, but I was talking several weeks ago with a showrunner whose show has a bunch of young female professionals on it. And she asked me exactly that question. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, maybe one of the characters could be considering getting pregnant and talking with her partner about whether it's still a wise thing to do at this point because of the challenges their child might face 40 years from now. You know, at least in that conversation, the showrunner said that's interesting, and that actually could potentially fit into an upcoming plan we have for this character. I also think that climate change is by its very nature dramatic. I mean, what we're really talking about is a battle by the human race to save civilization. But I think that there are almost an infinite number of fascinating stories to tell about it.
What do you hope that this kind of coverage could achieve? Are you looking for, heightened awareness, changed behavior? What?
Yeah, I think both of those things. To throw around some fancy words, I think what we're looking to do is to change the cultural narrative. We have this weird cultural narrative in this country about climate. I mean, first of all, this is the only major country in the world where people actually still debate whether climate change is real. I mean, the rest of the world has moved far beyond that. So I think that helping to change that dynamic is important. But I think that, to some extent, it's about helping people cope. A lot of Americans who are very aware of climate change still live in a kind of denial, still live as if nothing really has changed and nothing really is at stake. And I think part of that is because they are demoralized. They don't know what to do. They don't necessarily think that we really have a decent chance of beating this monster. And I think part of the